Hi everybody, thank you for joining us for this video. I'm Steve Woods, a hypnotist. Joel's with me as well, and we're going to talk about our Golf Beyond the Swing workshop that's coming up in March, and just really to talk a little bit about ourselves so you know us a little bit better, but also we'll talk about the sorts of work that we do, the sorts of things that we face, and then what you're going to expect from the session. So over to you, Joel, to introduce yourself and maybe talk a little bit about what you see from golfers.
Sure. So, hi, and welcome to the little intro and video that we're putting on today. Basically, I've seen a lot of frustrations in my own clients that play a lot of golf themselves, and I thought this would be a great way to team up with another expert in his field to really help some of the big frustrations that I know a lot of golfers have. With sort of my expertise being more in the side of the physical elements of training and nutrition and diet surrounding sort of like improving your performance, and then obviously with Steve's on the hypnotism side and sort of more of the the mental aspects of it. I thought it would be a really interesting combination for people to hopefully get some solid little strategies and solutions to take away with them. So yeah, so excited and looking forward to doing Golf Beyond the Swing.
Yeah, it's going to be great actually, because I've done lots of little workshops, as you've done workshops with people individually. So it's going to be really good to work together. Yeah, from my side of things, I mean, yes, it is very much around the mental side of the game for me. So I see people with the yips and the shanks and first tee nerves, in particular, confidence issues and things like that. So the aim is for us to do our bit. So Joel will do his bit first. So you're going to talk about those practical strategies, real things that people can maybe implement into their game, hopefully implement into their game. Then I'm going to do a live hypnosis session. So we'll be running for about an hour altogether. The aim of the hypnosis session is to take the things you know you should be doing, and along with the things that Joel's going to talk about as well, and bring them into your game so that next time you play, want you to feel different, want you to have some real physical strategies, things you can do, but also then that mindset of being able to switch on these things, get into flow, get into the zone as well. So there's some real takeaways to be had from this, which is why we've set up to do it, isn't it? Anything else you want to add, Joel?
Yeah, I guess really the main idea of us putting this together is to really give out some quite simple but really effective strategies, advice, support, as well as opening it up, to questions from some of the guys that are going to be joining us live. And I think it's going to be a great opportunity for anyone to ultimately just fire at us perhaps some problems that they're having that we can ultimately just answer there and then for them, and give them some support or some help on those things that they might be struggling with right now, whether it could be a niggly injury or problem, whether it's something they can do before they jump onto the course physically to warm up and get into a better mindset and feel better physically. So yeah, exciting to do it, and looking forward to hopefully really helping a few guys out and improving the game.
Yeah, I love that warming up, because I'll be thinking about that from a mind point of view. It's not just about the stretches and getting the body and then everything limbered up. We'll be talking about warming your mind up as well. So when you book in, you do get asked a question about your game, about maybe the challenge that you face, that sort of thing. So we'll be taking those things into account as well. So we're aiming for an hour. We might run on a little bit because there's some Q&A at the end of that. 22nd of March, I'm looking because I wouldn't necessarily have remembered it. So 22nd of March at 7 o'clock UK time for an hour or so, we'll be booked in. Just looking at the other time zones, so 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock 12 o'clock lunchtime in Pacific time zone as well. So hopefully we'll get some people joining us from overseas. If you can't make it live, as long as you're registered, you'll get the recording as well. So we'll record the whole workshop, including the Q&A as well. So, and you'll get that to look through. And I'll put a little marker on that as well, saying this is the point where the hypnosis starts for those. So when you come back to it, you can keep coming back and running through just the hypnosis bit or the whole thing. Then you can pick and choose out of it exactly what you want to get from it. So it's long lasting as well, the benefits from this. Scan the QR code. I'll pop the QR code at the side of the screen there as well. So if you've got your phone, use that, scan the code. That will also take you to the Eventbrite page, so you can book in. That's probably the easiest way. But I will put the link as well in the description, in the comments, wherever you're seeing this video. You may be watching this video on Eventbrite as well, because it's going to go out to loads of places. And so I think that covers it from my side of things. As Joel says, I'm really looking forward to it as well. It's a great, it'll be great fun. It is fun to do these things, and we want you guys to have fun as well. We want you guys to really enjoy it. Anything else, Joel? Anything I've missed?
Yeah, I guess just briefly touching on, I guess some of the, perhaps a few of the wants or the needs of what some of the guys are going to be coming on, or if you're perhaps at the moment just thinking about, oh, is this for me, or is this going to be useful? You know, the wants and needs of you guys to improve your game are going to be based around, like we said before, you know, some of the physical aspects of whether that's, you know, the endurance of slogging it around the golf course, or the warm-up side of things, getting you more mobile and having some really important sort of like strategies that you can plug and play into your game, along with perhaps some of the wants of just overall being a better golfer and being in a better place for that. And I think a lot of it starts with, you know, having some of those foundations in place that then can be, you know, can be adapted to each and every individual. So yeah, hopefully that's going to be a nice, simple way to sort of explain what perhaps some of the things you'll be able to take away from the event and from what we're going to be running through in the workshop.
Brilliant. And we've got limited places. We're just over half full as we're recording this and making this video to go out. So so do reserve your place. Like I say, you will get the video. If Joel, if anybody wants to ask you a question direct before this, what's the best way to get hold of you as well?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Great question. Yeah, easiest way to get hold of me is probably through Facebook or Instagram. So Facebook, just Joel Dovey on Facebook. Give me a search. Don't think there's too many of my names around, so you'll see me on there. Pop me a message, add me as a friend. Also on Instagram, it's JDF_consultancy01 on there, and then also LinkedIn as well. Just Joel Dovey LinkedIn page. You'll be able to send me messages and connect on there through to me as well. So by all means, fire them over. Or if you're old school and you want to just use an email, by all means do so. Might not get back to you quite as quick as the social media channels, LinkedIn and things, but that's just joel@jdptraining.com. So yeah, some simple ways to find me over any messages or anything that you want to perhaps ask me before booking on or before actually coming to the event, for sure.
Brilliant, thank you. And if anybody's got any questions on the mindset side, the hypnosis side of things, social media, I'm at Steve Hypnosis on virtually every platform. Email is steve@steve-woods.com, so steve@steve-woods.com. Or comment on the video, depending on where you're watching it, if there's the option to comment there. But ideally, direct message one of us, because that's the best way to capture our attention, because we do end up with lots of comments sometimes on some of the different videos and posts. I think that covers it from my side of things, Joel. Unless there's anything else from you, I look forward to we both look forward to seeing you all on the workshop on the 22nd, and then hopefully future ones after that as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's absolutely perfect. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye.